off, let's get over to Terry. We've got Terry Wicker.
Hey. Hey, this is Terry Wicker. I'm with the Greenville County, South Carolina Republican Party, and we've got 7 of our libraries in Greenville County. Yeah, because I saw Kurt on Steve Bannon, and immediately I booked him that day before everybody else found out about it.
You rock.
I've got a fun question to ask you, Kurt. How and why did you start this program? I mean, what made you decide to do this? Especially like August the 5th and to go across the United States and doing it.
I think that the 2 big motivators for me is, number one, you start to have kids and all of a sudden you become more involved with the way the direction that the world is going because you have kids who are going to have to live in it. Mm-hmm. And so I've really been wanting to do all that I can in the time that God's given me to make a difference toward the good and toward things that are going to be positive for our kids. And then with regard to See You at the Library, we didn't know that this whole library tour would last as long as it has. I just wanted to do one public library reading, and when they turned us down for the reasons that they did, it made the news. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden libraries were inviting us to come, parents wanted us to come, they were saying keep going, and so we just kept visiting the libraries that invited us and the ones that turned us down, and then came out with a second book, Pride Comes Before the Fall. And we had this idea, and we said, there's this great idea called See You at the Pole. Mm-hmm. And that is that time where families gather at public schools to pray for their kids in their schools. And we thought, wait a minute, what about See You at the Library? And instead of just me being one guy reading books to kids at libraries one at a time, what if we had thousands of families all doing this? And that would make a huge difference and give people something to be a part of, a movement. And that's what's happened. So we've just taken it one step at a time, and it seems that the Lord keeps opening up doors.
Praise God. Well, we're looking forward to doing this as a group and everything. So
yeah,
thanks
we've
again.
been praying for people just like you to step up. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, ladies. Okay, let's head over.
One person here said to me, I think this was Aaron Presswich, said that he had posted something and got some critical comments back, like, oh, you guys, you're just going to be reading these reactionary books that will be seen as satire in 10 years. What do we do about that? Listen, what we're doing is advancing the good. Rather than complaining about the darkness, we're amplifying the light. Samuel Adams it wasn't Sam Adams, it was Charles Spurgeon who said, don't waste any time trying to explain how crooked a stick is. Simply lay a straight stick beside it and the work is done. Preach the truth and error is abashed in its presence. Don't waste any time trying to explain to people who have already set their minds against what you're doing. Just lead by example, do what's right, what's noble, what's praiseworthy, what's good and true, and it's self-evident to the people whose eyes are open and whose heart is set in the right direction. And you might even change a few minds in the process.